Plastic waste, an example of recycling and disposable plastic, is meant to be used once and thrown away afterwards. However, this has sizable environmental consequences. Around the world, 1 million plastic water bottles are purchased annually. Over 2.5 plastic bags are used worldwide every year. Those plastic waste ends up in the ocean where both marine animals consume their habitat. So the question is, what can we do about this? Before we can answer that question, however, we must first understand the level of plastic waste and how it affects Earth as well as plastic.
I believe that it could harm by getting into even our water system. Sometimes our soil or animals. It's like the way they go harm us.
As plastic waste goes into the ocean, the chemicals in this plastic are absorbed by animals. Humans ingest those mammals and fish. These chemicals turn into cancer and impair immunity, over time, bacteria and other animals. 78% of body disease, 72% by methane, and 61% listed by universe and plus the right of manufacturing, both of the environment and as it would be the worst population as stops and create global population more than 7 billion people so
How much do I say what I waste? I really try to, honestly, I try to waste none. Because I used to make jokes about saving the turtles. We really got to save the turtles, so it's like I try my best not to waste any plastic. Like I said, we kill most marine life. Like we used to mess around saying we got to save the turtles. And then it went from like messing around to a serious thing. We were just like, oh, damn, it's really serious. It's like many sea animals dying and everything.
Concerned governmental science policy platforms on biodiversity and ecosystem services recently did a study about our planet's biodiversity and found out that between 500,000 and 1 million plants and animal species face extinction damage in decades. 100,000 marine creatures die each year from plastic entanglement. Those are just the ones that they found. Of course, we can reduce plastic pollution by not wasting as much plastic. We can reduce usage of plastics, reduce any plastic we have, and recycle plastics we don't need. However, huge corporations also waste an incredible amount of plastic. As far as waste by corporations goes, there isn't much we can do immediately. Big corporations care more about their profits and how their waste affects the community. As far as limiting corporations, it's our responsibility to as citizens of the climate to elect leaders that will take us from our position of climate change so that they can create less corporations to destroy the planet.
They can really hurt the environment because like it's like they could not only hurt like just animals, but they can hurt people in the way where like they take forever to decompose and everything. And you could be like eating something and oh look, there's a piece of plastic that went into your digestive system and it's just like it won't decompose easily.
I believe just recycling more and making sure it goes to recycling places and companies somewhere where, and also like spread the word to not have trash on the because plastic, it's not only for animals and environment, but it can also get into small children.
We could just recycle it, honestly. At this point, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is put in the recycling bin and then it just goes and gets recycled.
Come closer, baby. I've got something to say. Something